The COVID-19 pandemic has brought us tough times. You switch on the news or look at your favorite website and it's not a pretty picture. More dead every day, infections around the world on the rise, and the worst of all, we don't know when this will end. The impacts of COVID-19 and its uncertainty of whether it will end or not can feel overwhelming and hard to manage. Most of us are forced to stay indoors and in isolation. We are also doing less in terms of social interactions and exercise. The new realities of working from home, temporary unemployment, homeschooling of children and lack of physical contact with other family members take time to get used to. Adapting to lifestyle changes such as these and managing the fear of contracting the virus and to worry about people close to us who are particularly vulnerable are challenging for all of us. This is driving and escalating nervousness among many people, not just those with pre-existing mental health conditions like anxiety, depression and obsessive-compulsive disorders, but also the elderly and the youngsters who are struggling with new levels of loneliness and helplessness. Let's look at what the young and the old have to say.
Hello, this is Pinky. Hi, I'm Tinku, and we run a channel called Twins and the Other Girl on YouTube, and apparently we're the twins from the channel. Us millennials are swayed by the internet so easily, we're affected by it, and we see all sort of things where they constantly pressure you to be a better person and to do something productive every day. And when you feel like you're slacking behind, it does affect your mental health.
Yes, and it being a lockdown, everyone's on their phone, on social media, and you see different people doing different kind of productive things, and that did affect me personally.
Yes,
because
me
I
too.
thought I wasn't being productive enough. But at the end of the day, I think the lockdown was the best thing that ever happened, because I got a lot of time to self-reflect and work on my inner self.
Yes, and we're supposed to actually take this lockdown as a positive thing, not a drawback, because honestly, the amount of time I have to self-reflect and do better for myself personally and like internally and mentally, I think it has been a positive thing for me. So guys, we'll get through this and stay safe.
So one of the major challenges that I faced during this lockdown is being away from my friends, my family, my loved ones. It puts a lot of pressure on you, especially when you're stranded outside Sikkim. I think communication, it plays a very important role in this point of time. It helps put your mind at ease and helps your family also be at ease. So communicate with them regularly. I think that's one of the main key. Apart from that, our mind usually goes towards the negative things easily. So keeping a positive mindset is very important, especially during this period where a lot of negative things are in the news, what we hear, this and that. Keeping yourself stable, doing things regularly that makes you feel normal is very important. Like for me, meditating, physical exercises, these things keep me normal. So I think everyone should do things that make them feel normal, make them feel at ease every day to keep yourself stable.
Hello, I'm Ruchika Chetri and I'm currently pursuing Psychology Honours from University of Delhi. I'm a mental health ambassador at Shahid Rajguru College of Applied Sciences for Women and received my training at Children's First, New Delhi. Amidst the current global pandemic that we're all facing, each one of us are going through numerous problems. For me, this lockdown has been very stressful and I've been anxious most of the times, thinking about my college, my upcoming exams, not being able to step out. And since I had a lot of time to be with myself, I slightly fell in the lane of self-doubt as well. To keep my mind healthy and at peace, I started working out. I read a couple of self-help books. I connected back with my friends with whom I wasn't in touch. I started visiting my greenhouse and I've started writing journals as well. I've embraced the change that I've got and I've indulged myself into activities that I had been waiting to do since a long time. But please note that this quarantine might make you feel like you have to learn a new skill every day and be as productive as you can, because that is what the internet is propagating. But remember, this isn't a competition about who's more productive or who's getting their life together this quarantine. Rather, we should just be safe, stay healthy and take care of our health, be it physical, mental, emotional or spiritual, and be together. And also remember that you should be grateful for everything that you have. Love yourself, love others, and be kind.
सबैभन्दा पहिला त अहिले हामीले घरमा बसेर बिताउनु पर्ने भएकोले गर्दाखेरि अहिले हाम्रो धेरै समय हामीसँग छ र यसमा अब विशेष गरी मैले कसरी मेरो यो लकडाउनको समय बिताउँदैछु भन्दा चाहिँ हामी बस्तीमा गाउँमा बस्छौँ, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि हामीलाई यसरी समय बिताउनु त्यति यो लकडाउनको पिरियड काट्न त्यति गाह्रो परेको छैन, किनभने हामी यताउता सानो किचन गार्डनतिर हामी सागसब्जी रोप्दै फुलहरू रोप्दै स्याहार गर्दै कुखुरा बाख्रा हेर्दै हामी यसरी हाम्रो समय बिताउन सक्छौँ र यसरी हाम्रो समय बित्दैछ। साथसाथै म चाहिँ एउटा टिचर भएकोले गर्दा बाई प्रोफेसन म टिचर थिएँ, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि मैले धेरै समय अघिदेखि कतिवटा यो एजुकेसन सिस्टममा रिफर्म्सहरूको लागि सोच्थेँ, टिचिङ लर्निङ प्रोसेसहरूमा केही इम्प्रुभमेन्टहरूको लागि सोच्थेँ, तर समय पाउँदिनँ थिएँ। तर अहिले मेरो प्रशस्त त्यो समय भएको कारणले गर्दा त्यो विषयमा पनि मैले अलिअलि काम गर्न थालेको छु। अर्को कुरो, यसरी हाम्रो समय प्रशस्त भएको बेलामा हामी पेपरहरू पनि पढ्छौँ, किताबहरू पढेर बिताउँदैछौँ र अहिले हाम्रो समय चाहिँ हामीले धेरैवटा कामहरू गरेर प्रोडक्टिभ बनाउन सकेको छौँ।
As Sikkim is successfully battling COVID-19 pandemic, on the other front, the state is witnessing another crisis with a large number of people seeking counseling to overcome psychiatric issues. What can we do to not be overwhelmed by panic because of everything happening around? At this time, when many of us are settling into this new reality, mental health experts feel that now is the time to talk about the psychological impact caused by the lockdown.
So I am Professor Dr. Sanjeeva Datta. I am Professor and Head Department of Psychiatry at the Sikkim Manipal Institute of Medical Sciences, and I am also the Associate Dean Academics of the Institute. And I have been associated with this institution for the past 20 years. So there are several mental health issues arising out of the fear for the COVID-19 and also because of the lockdown induced isolation of people. So basically what we have found in our OPD who are coming for a consultation to us, that one is anxiety about the illness and its consequences, then stress induced by isolation and disruption of normal day-to-day activities. This is also taking a toll on mental health issues, and several patients have come with depression because of the sudden change in the lifestyle and also that some economic hardship. For example, the large section of our people, the employment is by driving taxi, so they are out of work, and I have several known people who are now not earning anything, and it has put a lot of stress which has resulted in depression amongst those people. Similarly, some school children I have seen, because they are not going to school and they are holed up at their home, they have not much to study, although online classes are taking place for some of them, and they are now detached from their friends. That friendship circle is not there. That is also leading to a mental health issue in the form of aggression, disobedience, not eating well, not sleeping well, irritability, and elderly, particularly fear of death, which is not present in much in the younger population, but in the elderly population the fear for death is there, which we have encountered quite a number of cases. So youngsters actually so they are very active, and because of the restriction in their activities, some of them may feel stress, they may go into depression, they may go into having anxiety disorders. But the best way is to make use of this time, some leisurely time. Some students may be falling behind in some subjects. They might put emphasis, spend the time to make up their subject subjects, the knowledge of their subjects. And then exercise is a very good thing to do, but one thing, not to go to gym, exercise in solitary activities at their home in a safe environment, and spending quality time with family members. What happens these days, youngsters are not very close to their parents, and sometimes the parents do not get to know what is happening, and the children also do not get to know what is happening in the house. This is a time when they can sit together, spend quality time, exchange ideas, and that can actually strengthen the bond between the family members, between the parents and the children. And they can spend time reading good books or conversing with their friends over telephone and getting into other activities, creative activities. This is an opportunity to bring out the best of the co-curricular activities of the youngsters. One problem with the elderly people are they have lot of time, and the family members who are working, or the third generation who are going to school and colleges, they do not have much time to spend with their elderly grandparents. So I would suggest that the family members spend some quality time with the grandparents, and also the family should see what they are watching on television, because almost all the news channels are flooded with news related to COVID-19, and sometimes in some channels this may not be very authentic news. So the family members should see to it that the elderly people, they get authentic news by government agencies, and so that there is less fear. But at the same time, I would also suggest that since we are going to live with corona for quite some time, so correct information is the most important thing for them, and they can maintain all the instructions that have been given by the government of India, like not going out to the crowded places, washing hands, wearing mask. So I think in that way they can stay safe, and their anxiety will also be allayed. But at the same time, I have found, elderly people whose children are away, they are also quite worried about them. This is quite natural, but at the same time one has to accept it. And if they are unable to control by following all these measures, I think psychiatric services are there. Sikkim is fortunate to have quite a number of psychiatrists, and the psychiatrist per population ratio is quite high here in Sikkim, so they can seek the help of mental health professionals to address their problem. For everybody, I would like to suggest that they should follow a disciplined lifestyle, like waking up at a particular time in the morning, engaging in some exercise. Youngsters can take part in strenuous exercises. Other people can indulge in yoga and breathing exercises, eating food, healthy food, spending quality time with children, grandchildren, and keeping in touch with friends and family members and other people over social media. Careful about receiving news, like social media is flooded with the many news which are not authentic, so to distinguish between what is authentic and non-authentic, and to have a good sleep at night. Corona is going to stay for quite some time until a vaccine is discovered or vaccine is invented, and we have to change our lifestyle accordingly, and this is going to be something which is going to be in place for a long period of time to come.
These can be difficult and trying times for all of us, and particularly for those who are psychologically affected by what is happening around. It is important for everyone to stay positive and support one another. So please reach out and talk to your loved ones. Be supportive to them. If the problems persist, please seek professional help and counseling. We hope this episode has been useful to you. IPR will continue bringing stories to you even during the lockdown. Please like and follow our Facebook page, that is the Government of Sikkim official page, for the most authentic news and information on recent developments in the government and the state. I'm Chiring Eden. Stay home, stay safe.